In this video, I'm going to show you how to fix knee pain using just a spoon. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to do a method called gua sha or muscle scraping. Think of a deep massage around the knee that's going to help relieve muscle tightness and joint stiffness, offering instant relief. Might end up becoming your new best friend. This method is really good for minor aches and pains all the way up to chronic conditions of the knee such as osteoarthritis. It is not designed for major injuries such as meniscus or ligament tears. So if you're unsure what is causing your knee pain, always consult with your local doctor first. With that being said, let's get started. For this exercise, we just need a couple different things. The first being a form of lubrication. Any massage oil or lotion that is designed to be put on the skin should work. It will help reduce friction during the exercise, making it a lot more comfortable to do. I'm going to be using coconut oil. If you would like to get this online, I will leave a link in this video's comment section and description. This is good stuff. So take whatever lubrication you're going to use and pretty much put it all over the leg, below the knee, over the calves right here, all around the knee, above it, over the hamstrings, quadriceps. We're going to focus on everything to get the most relief. And when it comes to lubrication, a little bit more is always better. So when it comes to our spoon, for obvious reasons, we want a nice metal one. Just grab a basic stainless steel. If you want to get fancy about it, I'm sure you could use a silver one. Just make sure that it's a little bit thicker and there's no sharp points to it, so it's smooth all the way around. When we do this exercise too, it doesn't matter what part of the spoon you use. In fact, I would experiment with different parts of the spoon over different parts of your leg, because you're going to find that certain spots, like the handle right here, is better over big muscles like the quadricep, but going around the kneecap, it's probably going to be a little bit easier, more pinpoint to use the tip or the handle. So just experiment with it. Use what works best for you. So during this exercise, we're only going to go over soft tissue, things like skin and muscle. We're going to avoid anything bony like the kneecap, because that can cause irritation. So let's start off by focusing on knee pain that's right up here above the kneecap. For most people that experience knee pain, it's usually right here. You have a lot of tendons that go right through that area from the quadriceps muscle group, and it can lead to irritation to cause a condition, what is known as quadriceps tendinitis. So if you have a lot of pain right here, give this one a try. You're going to take your spoon, and I like to use the handle for this one, and you're going to angle it roughly about 30 to 45 degrees right above the kneecap and press right into that soft tissue, only to the point where it's going to be a very comfortable self-massage but not causing any discomfort. And you're just going to do a slow stroke upward towards the heart. That will help promote circulation and healing. And I like to do this about 5 to 10 times over one spot. And with each stroke, I just try to deepen it a little bit to strip that tightness out. As you do this, you're probably going to notice that red pockets start to form right at the top of the skin. That is completely normal. That's actually a good thing. I don't know if you can see it over this video right here, but that's blood flow coming in, which again will help promote healing. So do this about 5 to 10 times over one spot. See how it feels. If it feels pretty loose, no pain or discomfort, just switch over a different spot and repeat, doing this pretty much all over the top of the thigh and then working upward towards the groin. So as you do this, you're probably going to find that one pinpoint spot of pain or tightness, like right here for me. It's like a big muscle knot right over the quads. At that point, I would throw more repetitions in, just really try to strip that tightness out as much as you can. You can also attack those spots of tightness at different angles. So instead of going straight with it, take your spoon and angle it slightly like this, because you may find that you can finally get it to release. And if you do have one pinpoint spot that just won't release, it's really stubborn, just take your thumbs and do a really nice circular massage in there. Just really roll over those muscle fibers. I actually really do have a muscle knot right there. This feels pretty good. But explore the whole area, going from the top of the knee off to the side, working your way upward towards the groin. You also want to do this on the inner part of the thigh, working towards the groin, and then on the outside of your thigh. There's a big band of fibers right here called the iliotibial band or the IT band that usually causes a lot of pain on the outside of the knee. So focus on going pretty much from the outside of the knee, on the outside of the thigh, working upward towards your hip. From here, what I like to do is then go over the hamstrings. So just kind of right here over the back of the thigh, doing this all the way up towards your glutes or your buttocks. So a lot of people will end up getting pain right over the kneecap area. So if that's the case for you, what you want to do is just relax the knee as much as you can and then take the spoon, and I do recommend using the tip a little bit more than the handle, it's more pinpoint, and just dig around the kneecap like this, starting from the bottom and then working your way up, focusing on exploring that whole area and attacking any spots that you feel need a little bit more attention. So if you do have a lot more pain on the back of the knee, especially like right behind the knee, this is how you can attack a muscle called the popliteus, which is generally the main instigator of pain at the back of the knee. What you want to do is just slightly bend your knee, but keep it relaxed, just enough where you're going to be able to dig in behind the knee. So what I like to do is take the rounded portion, and what I do is just kind of like scooping ice cream. I just kind of like scoop the back of my knee, working from my calf right here and then working behind the knee and then going right towards the back of the thigh. So go over that whole back area about 5 to 10 times and see how it feels. If you would like to kind of take this one to the next level, what you want to do is take your foot and turn it inward a little bit, and you'll start to feel some muscles engage at the back of the knee. And at that point, you can dig in there just a little bit more. So take your foot inward, see how that feels, and you can also take your foot outward like this and then repeat. If you find any of those motions just offer a little bit more relief, at that point, keep in that position and throw some more repetitions in. So the last thing that I focus on are the calves. The calves are really important. We want those nice and loose. So just kind of start right at your Achilles and then stroke upward towards the back of your knee, avoiding the shin right there because, again, that can cause discomfort. So after hitting all of these muscles, see how your knee feels. If it feels great, you're good to go. But if you still have a lot of pain in there, especially with certain movements like straightening your knee, this is how we can take this exercise to the next level. Add in some knee movements to hopefully get more relief. So for this part of the exercise, we're going to need a flat, elevated surface, one that is high enough where our feet won't hit the floor. Edge of a bed works perfectly. So most people are going to have knee pain while trying to straighten it, putting the knee into extension, this kicking motion just like this. So what we're going to do is start with the knee nice and relaxed, and we're just going to slowly start to straighten it, feeling the activation of the muscles around the knee. But what we're going to do is stop before the point that we get any pain or discomfort. So let's say I can raise it up to about right here, but if I went any further, that's when the pain would start to kick in. I'm going to stop before that point, hold it, then grab my spoon and do that muscle scraping method. So I'm just going to go over any spot that I feel is tight, achy, or causing a lot of pain. And then from there, I'm just going to relax my knee, give it a little bit of time, maybe about 15-20 seconds, and then repeat. On the next repetition, what you should notice is you can straighten your knee a little bit more because everything is starting to loosen up. This is really good for knee arthritis. But keep doing this over and over again until you're able to fully straighten your knee without any discomfort, or you're not getting any more improvement. But if you need to take this one to the next level, what you can do is add in some foot movements to target some more muscles. So let's turn our foot inward as much as we can until we feel a lot of muscles on the outside of the knee. I really feel in my calves right here working up more towards the outside of my knee. Hold that and then slowly straighten your knee and then repeat this. You may find that you can just target those muscles a little bit more, offering more relief. You can also turn your foot outward like this and then repeat. Both of these movements are really good for pain at the back of the knee too, because they'll allow you to really dig into the popliteus muscle. So go through all of those movements. Find the spots that just need a little bit more attention and keep repeating this over and over again until everything feels great or you're not getting any more improvement. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.